So, we all took really fucking bad notes last session. So, what we're gonna say is we talked to an old guy, had really great conversations that I fucking swear I took notes on. I swear I took notes.
I remember you
Typing some shit down. Okay, whatever. But we're gonna say we went and we got our equipment from the blacksmith, and we are headed towards Talis, which is what we were getting ready to do. We are collectors. That is our excuse for going down there. We're collecting
wanting these weapons and
we're
information.
we're collecting weapons that were used to kill giants, I believe. Yes, I thought that was the consensus.
Yeah.
Say that one more time.
Our excuse for going down there while we're down there so that we're not suspicious is that we're collecting weapons that were used to kill giants, yes?
I think just collecting, is all that.
We're going for collections for the Demon Slayer.
Yes, for the previous
other
party.
Town
Yeah.
was for giants.
Yes, okay, yes. Yes. So anyways, I'm back at the inn.
We also meditated to try to remember
Yes.
how the
And
incursion started.
I was informed that for my meditation I need to work on it more. I wasn't able to remember very much. So
I don't know what you're talking about.
So he had told us that we needed to know who it was in order to find them and
Prepare
kill them.
better.
So you were trying to think back.
And I asked you if I could, and we tried, and you were like, you have to keep practicing, essentially. Like, you're not able to remember very much.
You were exhausted when you were trying to do it.
Yeah, I think I'd taken points from exhaustion for not eating or something like that.
Yeah, I think so.
Because I was being a baby bag
Which is
bitch.
funny because in the Chipmunk episode, that was the one where you foraged for berries in the morning and accidentally got sleepy berries.
Dude.
So we
My
took an extra long break because
My character has been a fucking disaster this session. It is not. We have not gone very
But
far.
it actually worked out because he said that he had other scary shit planned
Yeah,
other than
because we
Birdman.
slept.
But because you had to sleep more, we missed most of it.
It works out. My character's a disaster. Yeah, for those of you who don't remember, when we're out and about right now, I look like a child.
Yes, because
When making
she
weird
dropped her disguise in the middle of a meeting with
Ira.
no.
No.
Mm,
The general.
the elf guy.
Governor
Almost got murdered.
And I said that you were my pet. That's how I got us out of it.
Mm-hmm.
And then you tried to run away. I think you fucking tried to bite me too. Because you turned into a fucking rat or something.
And you put me in a
And
jar.
Picked you up by your tail, and so...
And you put me in a jar or something like that.
I was done with your shit by then.
Yeah, I don't blame you. So, now that we have our equipment from the inn, I'm going to come down to you guys. Are we ready?
Let's get the hell out of this place.
Yeah. Oh, we were trying to find horses.
Oh, yeah.
That's exactly what we were
had
doing.
let the wild horses that we got go.
Yes. I'm gonna go over to the stables as a child. Not thinking about this, I am still disguised as a child. I'm gonna go to the stables and I'm gonna go to the keeper. Are they easy to identify?
That depends how much you're paying attention.
I'm paying pretty close attention.
Because they'd be the guy covered in horse shit.
I was going to say, probably up to here in poop.
Poop. Alright, well, I'm gonna go up to him. Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
I would like to buy a horse.
With what money?
Oh, I have money. How much is a horse?
100 platinum apiece.
That's ridiculous.
I mean, if you can't afford them, you can't afford them.
It's 10 platinum apiece?
Yeah.
That's only 10 gold. Oh, 100? Wait, so how much?
So 1,000 gold then is what he's saying.
For
per
each
horse.
horse. That's 1,000 gold.
Are these like fancy fucking horses?
I mean, if you can't afford it, you can't afford it.
I'll give you a platinum a horse. How much is a horse in the handbook? Out of
I don't
curiosity.
know. My handbook's way over
Average
there.
people can afford it. Average people typically never see platinum in their life.
Really? Okay. I'll give you 10 gold a horse. So a platinum a horse.
3.
3 platinum a horse. That's what?
30.
That'd be 90 gold, right? Oh, that's not much at all. 20 gold for 3 horses. No, 20 gold apiece. So I'll give you 60 gold for 3 horses.
$75.
I will give you 60 gold for 3 horses.
$75.
60.
75, take it or leave it.
69.
75.
69. I'll leave it then.
You have dice.
Are you trying to take it? Oh, yeah, I'm an
You're
idiot.
playing with them, but you're not actually playing with
I'm
them.
an idiot. I have seduction things.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
There's like
your modifier will
cobweb.
be adjusted by the fact he is not a pedophile.
No. But my character's not thinking about this, so she's
That's
still
true.
gonna try.
Yeah, that's fine, but I need you as the player to understand.
Are you sure you want me to pay 75? I'm gonna bat my eyes at him. Use persuasion to persuade him. Would it be persuasion? What is my, do I have traits for that? I don't
What's up,
think I do.
ears?
No. Okay.
Got satellite dishes down at my feet.
Apparently, she just wanted me for my
17.
squishmallow.
17? Look, kid, you're cute and all,
But this is
but maybe you need an adult to borrow from you.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I'm gonna run off. Kind of like tuck myself away somewhere. Turn into a hoochie mama. Not quite a hoochie mama.
Oh,
Like, very sexy elven lady. I'm gonna come back. Excuse me, sir.
yes.
I'm looking for transportation. How heavy are you?
Like 160.
How much
or
weight can a horse
something.
carry?
I feel like 2 mid-sized.
Oh wait, we
would
only
be
need 2
alright.
horses because I can shape change.
It's
That's
not
true.
permanent, though.
It's not, you're right.
So, I'd say you could probably, if you got a stocky enough horse, you both could ride
Like a
on
Clydesdale.
the horse together.
And then Belial would need a...
Clydesdale.
Yeah. Do you have a Clydesdale by chance? Maybe 2?
I got warhorses.
Are those better or worse?
Not about the same.
Can I see them?
Sure, he takes you in the back. He shows you some
Colors?
horse colors.
Brown.
White, black, brown.
Purple. They are both purple. Don't know. Horse colors.
Horse colors. Okay. He's not feeling very creative today. He's gonna look up horse colors. I love you. How much do you charge for your horses? Go away.
I mean, depends. I selling them for what they're worth, what a horse of equal existence in a fancy town sells for, or how much my boss wants me to sell them for.
Take your pick.
You seem very sketchy.
Well, if you're looking at the big ones instead of the one that's on its way out the door, we're supposed to sell them for 400 gold apiece.
400 gold apiece. That's pretty ridiculous.
Not for beasts like those.
I can't sway you at all.
Sway me for what?
Sway for what? The horses. Or are you saying how?
If you don't stop, I'm going to rip your nose off.
Yeah, he's talking to me. If I don't stop flirting with the stable boy, he's gonna rip my nose off.
Yes.
So, you're supposed to sell them for 400. What are they worth?
I mean, here, the cost of everything is kind of going in the shithole. But if they were in another town, they'd probably be worth 500 apiece.
Well, I'm not asking if they're in another town. Let's see. So what is... Like, when we're buying stuff here, how much below other places is it?
Don't really know.
Oh, you're right. I wouldn't know. You know, I actually think I'm going to go get some of my comrades to come help me look at this. I mean, unless you just want to sell them to me now. I'll give you 400 gold for both of them.
500.
400.
That's the price of one.
Buy one, get one. I'll give you a kiss, too.
It better be more than a kiss in it for me.
More than a kiss in it for you. What do you have in mind?
Full payment.
Full payment. And what might that be? 400 gold?
400 gold worth of a night.
Worth of a night, huh? Hmm. Let me look at some of this shit here. Wait, no, I've got it. I've got it. Okay, okay. Wait, so I obtained...
You suck.
a potion of dreamless sleep. What did that do? Oh, wait, no. Wizard sent to by Ira. So I guess we didn't get that.
What? I don't remember.
I
that.
tell you what. You sell both of them to me for 400 gold. No, 350. And I will give you the night of your life.
Deal.
Where should I meet you?
Gives you the name and in.
So can I take my horses? I'm going to give him the 350.
You can take one, you can get the other one upon the rest of payment.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Even if we don't have the dreamless sleep, remember, I have dried berries.
Oh,
Slash,
from when we did that.
I
Yeah,
got
I have
some
a plan.
juice too.
I have a plan. Yo, for being a nymph, she's not very confident in her abilities. I just spent a lot of gold, though. I don't know if it was worth it. Remove.
Oh, because your gold is actually at 18. So
Oh
you'll have
my
to.
fucking
I
god.
hate that.
How much platinum is that then?
40.
40.
35.
Oh,
Yeah,
drum.
it's such a fucking pain in the ass.
Okay.
I hate that it doesn't just like give you change.
Stupid. Can only do so much, I suppose. All right. I'm going to take the horse. Oh, actually, I guess I can't just take it to the inn.
I feel like, wouldn't they have
Can
like,
you
a
tie them out
stable
front?
for-
Okay, well, I'll take my horse to the inn. I'm gonna run inside. Are you guys inside?
Yeah,
Okay, I'm gonna
I
come
would
find you.
assume.
I have a problem. I don't look like myself now. I look like this super sexy lady.
Can I tell that it's her? Would your voice be the same? I would assume.
Roll perception. Roll a deception counter for me, please.
Oh fuck.
With advantage.
Four-
14.
Cocked. 15. Uh-oh.
Like, you're like, something about this person's familiar. Did I maybe see her walking around?
I have a problem. Do you still have those berries? Well, do you?
Eulie?
Yes!
Oh, sweet Jesus.
What? How did you? That's right. I'm sorry. I need help
Okay. Yes, I do still have some of
faking
the
giving a
berries.
guy the night of his life. Yeah.
Okay.
Ideas?
What have you done now?
I got 2 warhorses for 350 gold. I look at Belial. That's a good deal, right?
Warhorses?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, if you need some berries, but how are you gonna make him think that he had a good time if he's asleep?
See, leave that to me.
Okay. Dig in my bag and I grab some of the berries.
Did he tell me where to meet him?
Yes, the inn.
Oh, yes, that's right. Okay. I don't know if you want to do anything during the day. If you do, I guess now would be the time. I gotta pick a sex dice real quick.
Okay,
You doing anything?
I feel like, because I don't know as though there's much else.
Provisioned, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, maybe go get some food and stuff. Some munchies.
If you finish, when you're finished, I'm good to go. I know what I'm gonna do.
okay.
Okay. I'm just gonna run and grab, I don't know, I guess jerky and shit like that.
I would say for probably 8 silver pieces you could do that.
8 silver? Okay. Deal.
So, I am sitting at a table waiting for him, wearing a better dress than I was earlier today.
Okay.
Like a nice black dress, pretty trim.
Slinky.
Yeah.
Slid
Okay.
up to here.
I'm just waiting for him, watching the door.
He comes in. He comes over and sits next to you.
Well,
Well,
do
what?
you have a room?
Yeah.
What did you mean by night of your life?
What do you mean?
What do you mean, what do I mean? What are you here for?
To meet you, to go up to the room.
Huh? Do you have a room?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Okay.
God, you're stupid. I say that really, really quietly.
He seems so, like, confused by the fact that you want to go to the room, but then he's like, yes, I have a room. We were going to go to the room.
As we get up there, does magic scare you?
I
It's fascinating.
I don't know.
quickly did I fall asleep when I ate that berry? It took a little bit, yes?
Yeah, I think so.
Yes?
Because you had ate them like while you were.
And then I fell asleep. Okay. So, I'm going to push him back on the bed. I'm going to use my vines to tie him down.
Like, what's going down?
Oh, you want the night of your life or not?
Yes.
I'm going to blow out the lights.
Blow out the lights.
Blow out, turn out, whatever.
Damn.
I'm going to cast Fairy Fire.
Okay.
Outlines your body. It outlines everybody's body, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to get naked.
Okay.
And I'm doing like a striptease, dancing around, whatever. Gonna straddle this motherfucker, pop a berry in my mouth, make out with him, and slip him the berry.
Okay. Roll a Constitution check for me.
Oh, shit! Nat 20.
Okay.
Okay. Once he's passed out, I'm gonna go. Am I feeling tired at all? I am feeling tired. Okay. I'm gonna stumble. Whose room is closer?
Like they're about the same because they're across the hall from each other.
Is it pretty deserted at night?
Relatively.
Okay. So because when I'm in my normal form, like my clothes are pretty much me, I kind of like default to that because I'm too tired to grab my clothes. Mm-hmm. So I stumble to the closest room. I bang on the door.
Roll a d4.
A D4? Oh shit.
Roll a 20.
20?
Odd or even?
Odd.
Okay, come into their room.
Answer the door. What?
I'm really tired now. Wake me up really early. I don't care what it takes. Wake me up.
How early? Like
Before him.
before him. Okay.
Before him.
Can I?
Boom! Fall on the floor.
I'm trying to think. Is there? Because I have like my alert
Hey.
spell or my alarm spell. Could I use that to keep track of if he like tries
If he
to
gets out of
move,
bed.
like, get up? Okay. So I want to do that.
So you sneak into the room, you position the cord, everything out there, you look at him. Did you leave him tied up?
Yes.
This poor schmuck. Tied up with vines.
Buck ass naked.
Yeah, oh yeah, I did get him naked.
I would say, technically he was still clothed.
No, I got him naked.
No
Like
dress
with an
before.
asshole and ruined his clothes, like cut them off. Well, that way if he gets up, he has to go out naked, so he's less likely to leave the room.
Fair.
Forever. He's just going to stay up forever because cell phones aren't a thing. You can't call Papa Joe. Papa Joe! I'm naked there! I need some pants.
Some crazy chick died.
Okay. So you have set your alarm spell.
So then I will go to sleep and wait for my alarm to wake me up.
Did you just leave her like in the doorway?
Well, no, I figured she'd come in. Or...
No, I
Oh.
boom, fell in the room.
Okay, if she falls into the room, then I'm gonna try to pick her up and put her in the bed.
Just yeet her into the bed. Head first into the side of the bed instead. Close enough.
And then I go over to Belial's room and be like, "Yo, switch me rooms."
Do you go over to the phone? I was gonna say, gonna go incur the grump. Okay. So what do you do?
Wait till he wakes up, I guess, and starts to get up.
Okay. That's pretty early in the morning. And you kind of hear doors opening and closing in the hallway. Here, guy, go. Well, good morning. Or not. Excuse me. She's like fast pitter down the hall.
Eulie. Try to wake
Is
her
it
up.
pretty easy to wake me up? Yeah.
I think he might be awake.
Okay, I'm gonna put my face on.
Which face?
The face that just fucked him.
'Kay.
So I go downstairs.
'Kay.
I need like your biggest breakfast. How much is it?
Gold.
1 gold?
Mm-hmm.
Can I carry it on a tray?
Sure.
Okay. Another thing. Do you have a change of clothes for a man?
What?
Just like clothes I can buy off of you for a person.
No.
Just like fuck. Okay.
What the fuck are you doing?
I need clothes.
Wouldn't he have clothes?
Hey, bartender,
It's his
do you have any,
room.
like, lost and found or, like, leftover stuff from people who've
He's
left?
naked. I tied him up.
Yeah,
And
but
he's
surely
like,
he has more than one pair.
sure. He, like, goes to the bag and pulls out, like, a pile of stuff and just drops it on the floor.
I
How about
sort
it?
through it, grab what I need. Thanks. Take the breakfast and the clothes upstairs. I'm gonna push the door open. Shut it behind me.
Guy starts waking up.
Well, good morning.
Morning.
You were so lively last night. You slept like a rock. You all right?
My head's kind of fuzzy.
Yeah. That'll happen when you exert yourself. Breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna
Good to
light
set.
up the vines. Oh, and new clothes. I kind of destroyed the other ones.
Just grab some food. Sure not.
Did you have fun?
Mm-hmm.
That's good. Do you need to be escorted somewhere? Taken home or anything? God, he's stupid.
Do you think I'm a kid?
No, but huh?
He lives at the inn. It's his room.
I
that
don't
you
think
guys
he
went
said
to.
he lived at the inn.
He did not say he lived.
He
Oh,
said to
okay.
meet him at the inn.
Ah, okay.
Like, I'm just
I thought
saying,
it was that
my
he had a
overthinking
room
ass
there.
is like, motherfucker's got a wife or some shit like that. No, I just figured. So, when can I pick up my horse?
Oh, I let the stable boy know you could pick it up in the morning.
Huh?
I let the other stable boy know you could pick it up in the morning.
Wonderful. Thank you, sweetheart. Bye-bye. I'm gonna, like, give him a white kiss and, like, trail my fingers along his jaw and, like, you know, that fucking
Ham it up.
thing. Then I'm gonna leave.
What have you been doing while she's being a fucking cretin? I probably went back to sleep. When she was awake, I was like, fuck this, I'm going back to sleep.
I'm gonna go get the horse.
Okay.
Bring it back. Then when I get back, I'm gonna go up to the room, change into a little girl, and come back down.
Do you wake that up while you're...
Boom! I kick open the door.
Why?
Morning!
Why are you such a morning person?
Why are you not such a morning person?
Because I'm just not.
Well, Belial... Belial's not, and he's awake.
Good for Belial.
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. I'm gonna get on the bed and just start, like, jumping up and down.
I'm going to try to sweep her legs out from under her.
Do I notice this?
Hmm.
What is my passive? My passive is 15.
I'd say, though, that would be affected by the fact that you're spastically jumping up and down, and the rabbit's probably not sitting still anyway.
I feel like we'd both be at a disadvantage because you're being shaken.
Shake your nut stirred. Let me see what I want you to roll. Yours will be acrobatic. What the fuck is yours going to be?
Maybe?
I'd say you could do athletics or acrobatics.
Doesn't matter.
Would you roll?
A 4. But with acrobatics, that makes it a 10.
5.
I would say with those rolls, though, you do successfully knock her down on top of you.
Well, if you wanted me on top, all you had to do was ask. This little girl, this is a child saying this, looking deeply into your rabbit eyes.
Get the fuck
I'm
away
gonna like
from me.
stroke your ears as I say it.
Why is my wife a creep?
I want so badly to smack you across this room.
That's what is it? What is it
Child
called?
abuse.
Child abuse. That's child abuse. I'm gonna jump up and run out the room. Belial.
Oh my god.
He just looks at you when you come down the stairs.
Good morning. How did you sleep?
Morning.
That's how you slept?
Apparently, I slept worse than you.
Oh, I didn't really sleep all that well. I mean, I was kind of drugged. I drugged myself. Unintentionally, but also intentionally.
Yeah, it's too early to unravel that one.
I gave a guy the night of his life.
Hmm.
Again, a child saying this.
We gotta get out of this town so that you can change into someone else that is not a child.
Why?
Because it's creepy.
Why are you attracted to me?
No, you're just creepy. Pushes food over towards you.
Well, I have my warhorses. Are they male or female?
Were you inspecting them for appendages?
I'm gonna do it now.
Go out and
At least you're doing it now and not while you are on top of it like you did the last horse. Because then you almost fell off.
This is true. 21.
You got a boy and a girl.
Ooh, a couple. Gotta name you guys. I'll think of it. Come back inside. We've got a peen and a veg.
Again with the genitals.
I mean, I feel like they're pretty vital. They're kind of integral, you know?
No.
Plus, now, if they, like, get stuck together, we don't have to worry about it. It's nothing weird. Think if they do it, we'll have little baby horses.
You think we're going to be
I
able to
can start-
ride the mommy horse while she's pregnant?
I can start an army of war horses. Their names, it fits. War horse. Therefore, army of horses.
You realize each horse is only pregnant with one at a time.
Okay, so it'll take a little while. There might have to be some incest, but still, I'll get an army.
You know what happens when there's incest, right? Things don't really come out right.
I mean, an army is an army. They don't have to be smart or completely okay.
Wow.
I mean, if someone's missing a leg, it's just, you know,
Oh my god.
a tripodal horse.
Belial, do something.
We'll make a special unit.
You're the one trying
We'll
to
call
have
it
this
the
conversation.
defective unit.
I just like, I'm not hearing any of this anymore.
Why are you like this in the mornings?
Truthfully,
Yes.
I like getting under this one's skin.
I would have said pelt, but okay.
Wasn't it only a pelt if they've been skinned?
How else are you getting underneath it unless it's been skinned a little bit?
But I haven't skinned them.
I'm sorry, are we skinning me right now? What the fuck?
I mean, I've contemplated it. It's like one of the people like
Wow.
looks over
Right, they're like,
and scoots over a chair.
Well, and it probably sounds especially weird because we look like elves. And so it's like,
Alright, are we ready to ride my steeds? You and I are on one.
okay.
Together.
Why don't you and Belial run
Belial, how much do you weigh? I mean, you're pretty much skin and bones, but how much do you weigh? You're pretty tall. And I don't think I can pick you up. I'm going to try to pick him up.
Whoa.
You want to try to pick me up? You want to try to pick me up?
You want to
Just
come pick me up?
Just straight. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
5.
You might have pooped yourself a little bit.
I'm going to step back. Yeah, I can't pick him up. How heavy are you?
Heavy.
Yeah, but like, can we ride a horse together?
That would be a question for the horse, not me.
Let's go try.
I mean, at least you can ask the horse. That's a plus, yes.
Which of you can carry more weight?
I can, of course. Right.
Well, can one of you carry the two of us? My weight is misleading. I'm not really a child. I actually weigh approximately. Is it in here?
5 bags of rice.
Your weight in here?
If you put it on there, it is.
Dude, where's your weight?
Under your weight.
Age, ability,
Description?
alignment.
Next description.
Yeah.
Where's that?
Oh, I'm 125.
Next to actions, inventory, features, and truth.
Description. I weigh 125 pounds. He says he weighs a lot. Would it be too much?
I guess we could find out pretty easy.
That's fair. Belial, sit. What? Please, sit on the horse so we can see if it can carry your fat ass.
Flicks you on the forehead and gets on the horse.
Now help me up, please.
Holds his arm down.
Take his arm.
Put it up on the horse.
Are we too heavy?
I could do this for a little bit. I'll need breaks.
Well, we can make it much simpler. We jump off. Drag you to the male one. Please, step up. Sit on the horse.
Get on the
How tall are war horses?
big.
So I do need help up on it. Can you help me?
Yes. You have to nail your way up on the.
Are we too heavy?
to do that?
A little bit.
Why are you bouncing?
Sorry. Are we too heavy?
No.
Shall we go?
Lead the way.
I
Is
direct the horse.
it like plains type? Okay. I wasn't sure if it was still kind of the same terrain as when we got out
No,
of the
you guys
mountain.
have gotten far enough out of a mountain range that it's pretty.
So how long can you walk?
Oh, a ways.
Well, let me know when you get tired.
Okay.
Wait! I didn't get horse food. Quick, turn around! I'm gonna jump off, run to the stables. I need horse food. A lot of it.
It's 5 silver pieces a day.
A day? How long does it take to go bad?
A while.
It's not a very good unit of measurement.
I don't really know. My boss hasn't come in yet today.
Oh. Can I get 14 of those?
Yeah.
How much silver is that?
14 times 5. So 170. So 7 gold.
7 gold?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
No one come at me if I mathed wrong. I'm fucking tired, man.
Alrighty. I run back. We each have a bag of holding, don't we? No, I don't. They do.
No, I'm pretty sure we gave you one of them.
Yeah, because
Belial already had one.
Simon had one. Yeah, Belial already had one. I took the one from the
Chest
one
thing
bad guy.
or- yeah, whatever.
And then Simon had one that he had given to Simon for collecting all the stuff he wanted.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna throw that in my bag of holding and then go jump back on my horse.
Okay.
You guys have names?
Why do you always want to ask names?
They can say no.
Sure, they say no.
Fucking snotted on me.
I feel like I can't say that they say no.
on.
But
Do you want to wear? Come on.
Alright. We're on the road.
On the road again.
On the
So-
trail, please.
you guys are traveling for a little bit, and you start coming up on a river.
What are you doing?
That we need to cross?
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, you could kind of go further up or down to see if you can find another option.
How wide is this the river?
Maybe about 15 feet.
Oh, that's pretty wide. How deep is the river?
Kind of hard to tell.
Can I see the things that they say you should never go to or you'll get dragged under and die?
What the fuck are you talking about?
You know what I'm talking about? Riptides, right? Isn't that what they're called?
I don't know.
They're all white?
I'd say you don't see any riptides.
Okay. She did a pretty damn good job.
Yeah.
You don't need another one. Maybe later.
Mm-hmm.
So,
They can also eat children who don't go to bed.
it'll take her a while, but she'll do it. I'm
You
gonna
do that for
step
Mama.
into the water. Actually, first, I'm going to take one of the vines from my clothing,
Okay.
hand it to Belial. Hold on to this. Then I'm gonna walk into the water.
Like on your own 2 feet, not on the horse?
Mhm.
You walk into water. You are now wet.
How deep is it?
Pretty deep.
Okay, I'm gonna keep walking. Does it get too deep for me to...
It gets like up to your chin.
But am I able to walk across?
I'd say you can bounce off the floor across. So you don't get submerged.
The horses are taller than me, though, right? Okay, you guys can bring the horses across.
Take the horses across.
Wrap myself back up when Belial gets across.
The horses have to take a little bit of a rest so they can drink some water and eat some food.
Cool, do that.
Still a pretty open area, or is there?
Yeah, it's still pretty open. You can kind of see at the edge of the horizon the town kind of coming into view.
Okay.
So horses get their snack on.
I'm gonna investigate nearby, see if there's anything interesting.
Investigate nearby for interesting things.
Yeah.
That was really vague.
Well, you're the DM, not me. 9.
9. Nothing interesting.
Is there anything around us?
Not really.
Horses like cars, can you just rent them?
I think you can in D&D. I think you can rent them. I bought these ones.
Mouse,
though.
you
That
do
would
not
just
need
be
one
a
of their friends
pain,
first.
though,
My
because
money?
if you weren't returning back to the town, then you would have to.
I imagine it'd be like Enterprise, but...
What?
Is that what it's called? Enterprise?
Meaning you could like take it to the
Another
rental
location.
place
Mhm.
where you were going, like a U-Haul.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, nope, no idea what the fuck you guys are talking about.
Because if you're moving with a U-Haul,
Uh-huh.
you can just drive the U-Haul and then turn it into another U-Haul place. So that you don't have to drive halfway across the country to return it. Because then you're paying twice what you need to be paying. Because they go by
figure it out,
mileage.
So I figure the horses would probably be the same thing. Like some rich dude was like, you know what would be pretty lucrative?
If we just rent them to people.
I feel like, in all likelihood, most D&D campaigns, the horses don't live. They do not survive. And in the case that they do, it's probably buy here, sell there.
Maybe.
Or keep my horse overnight in the stables, and then they just never go back. So what's happening?
I believe we're waiting for the dogs or the horses to finish eating.
Yes.
The dog?
So-
So everybody has stackies. And then we get on the road again.
Yep. On the trail we blaze. So you guys are making your way to town.
I'm keeping an eye out for any baddies.
Okay. So, as you guys start getting closer to town, there is a line of people kind of forming a little ways out of town. There's a huge wall around town with a very large gate at the front that people are kind of congregating at, waiting to go through.
Should probably grab our papers and
Yes.
get ready to present them.
Is this the line to get in?
Person asking nods, like, yep, guards haven't started yet.
Should we get off our horses? Are there other people on their horses?
Yeah.
Okay.
They don't seem to be getting off the horses until they're like a couple people away from the guards.
Okay.
And you can hear kind of
I figured
loud talking from up at the gate, but you can't really understand words.
I figured I'd just act like I was too good to too good to get off of my horse. You want to talk to me? You can talk to me from the ground. Because remember, everybody has so fucking snooty and like they're better than everybody.
It's like coffee.
So, is there a line like this every day?
Most days.
Do they let everyone in?
If everything's in order.
Have you been in before?
Yeah, I live in town.
Oh. You have to do this even if you live in town?
You still have to go through the security.
Every day?
Anytime you leave town and come back.
Tight security, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I just wait in line, I guess. Is there anything crazy happening in line?
No, they're going through paperwork and stuff like that. You see a couple people be shackled and taken away.
Does there seem to... So, I'm being nosy and I'm trying to eavesdrop and just kind of listen to what's going on around us.
You gotta roll for that eavesdropping then.
What do you roll for eavesdropping?
Perception.
Perception. 22.
So you catch that the people that are getting taken away are either completely missing paperwork, proven falsified documents, kind of just like there's something out of order with their paperwork.
Okay.
Weirdo. Have you met me?
Hopefully, and I'll give us good paperwork.
If not, I'm about to throw down.
All right.
Alright, so you guys get to the front of the line. Guard asks for your papers. Takes them. So what are you here for?
We're collectors. We travel here and there collecting artifacts, particularly related to guilds of yore.
What's deception check? I murdered the child. Poked him right in there.
Deception? 23.
No, those are your stuff. Easy. Well, I guess keep your purse strings close if you got the kind of money to buy those kind of artifacts.
Is there anything we should know? We've never been here before.
Do you have problems with thieves?
Sometimes. Fortunately, we can keep the riffraff out, but that doesn't stop riffraff from developing within the city.
That's fair. Do you have any suggestions where we might look for artifacts here?
Depends on what kind of artifacts you're really looking for.
We were particularly looking for the name of the guild that I did not write down, but I swear I wrote down somewhere. They were involved in the last incursion.
Well, good luck. I don't know anywhere they sell them specifically, but ask around the shops.
Alright, thank you very much.
He hands you back your documentation, waves you guys through, and one of the other guards opens the gates.
So is it like fancy town?
Mm-hmm. Fancy. It's very crowded. There's a lot of people there. They're all very, very posh. No one knows where you are.
Please define that word, as I am
Posh?
illiterate.
Bougie?
Okay. What shops are around us?
Oh.
Making him think.
Right? He's like not ready for it.
Some of the band-aid stuff is still on my leg and I need to clean it off. Like the band-aid.
Well, take a bath,
Yeah.
you heathen.
Either.
Uh-huh. Takes one to know one. You got a roll for me or what?
Are you enjoying it?
Perception?
Mm-hmm.
20. Unnatural.
So there's a couple. It's mostly like food shops and kind of like basic, like daily needs kind of shops. Some clothing.
I am going to go find some hoity-toity person who looks approachable. That looks intelligent. I'm looking for, like, scholar-looking people.
Okay. So you wander around for a while before you eventually kind of see someone who does fit that bill.
Excuse me. Man or woman?
It's an older man.
Excuse me, sir. I'm a collector. Do you know where I might be able to find weapons from... artifacts from guilds of yore? Jesus Christ.
I mean, depending on what kind of
I'm a floating
guild you're really looking for.
In particular, I'm looking for the guild that was involved with the last incursion.
Well, yeah, there's a couple different places you could look. I'd look over near the masonry district. They tend to have more weapon kind of stuff.
I was about to say.
More like museum kind of stuff.
It's 'cause he is an old man. Should we find an inn or stables to drop off horses?
Also, where's the closest inn?
And he gives you directions.
Take the horses. Is there a stable outside?
And it is back a little bit more from where you came.
Check the horses in and go get us rooms.
Okay. 10 gold a night per room.
Per room. I think we're all fine sharing a room. Can we pay by the night, or do we need to pay in advance?
You can pay by the night, but you do have to pay in advance.
For the night, I understand. Yeah, I don't know what to do. I'm at a loss.
Did the one guy say where?
Masonry district
Okay.
would be the best place to start, he said.
Well, let's head that way.
Yes, we do
See
that.
what we can find.
The mouse is not having my crap.
Roll
Do you need help over?
for do perception or investigation, whichever one is your strength.
This one do that?
Both of you.
What are
You're
we
both
looking for?
right?
The masonry or someplace in the masonry.
You're looking for the stuff in the mission district.
I need to fucking open my app on here.
I'm a voice no one can see.
What investigation? What the fuck do you think you're doing?
Thank you for the
Was
tasting.
investigation
Or perception.
or perception? I'm going with perception. 18.
Y'all seem more tired than me.
What time do you get up?
17. 17.
So you guys are wandering around. You do notice that there's a lot of different types of weapons. They all come with like different like placards and things like that. There's different sections. Like it seems like there's some shops that just sell masonry, weapons, stuff like that. Some stuff are more like collectors, as opposed to having a couple different similar items on the wall. They have vastly different items that are clumped together. Like there's like a shield and a sword and a wand and a cloak and like a weird collection over here, and then on another wall there's another weird collection.
Do you have the name of that guild?
I do not, babe. Can't find any of my fucking notes right now,
Okay.
which is part of why I'm so fucking annoyed. It's really hard to prep for D&D when you can't find any of your fucking notes.
It's hard when someone misplaces them. That isn't you.
Wow. Thanks.
What?
Blame me for misplacing your damn notes.
No. You knew what I meant.
I'm Henri. I'm trying to keep myself awake. Be nice to me.
We should pour some water over his head.
So I'm gonna go to one of the collectible shop.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Hmm?
I'm looking for weapons that belong to the blah 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 guild. We're collectors.
Mighty specific collection.
Yes, I've been collecting weapons and things related to atrocities, and I don't really have anything in relation to the last
For
incursion,
fuck's sake.
and that's one of the things I'm missing. And I heard about this guild in a different town and thought that perhaps there might be something here of value.
You collect things from atrocities?
Mm-hmm.
That sounds a little messed up.
Maybe, but I mean, everybody has their own interests.
Sounds a little judgy, especially for somebody who's supposedly selling good things.
Collectibles.
Come inside.
All right, I come in. I didn't say it, but it was assumed in my opinion, but perhaps it isn't. I look very
Bougie.
Yeah. Does the shop have a name?
I hate you. No, nothing has
All
names tonight.
right. I hate you.
Nothing has names tonight.
Collectibles and more.
No,
Motto,
I'll fight.
nothing has names. Okay. So the shopkeep?
Murders you in the back now. He takes you on the side, and he's showing you a couple different items that are on one wall. And he's just telling you about like the different items and who they belong to, and there is a set of daggers. Brain. What the fuck is your class?
Rogue, I thought.
Ranger?
Ranger. Okay. There is a quiver with some arrows in it.
How much for the quiver?
100 platinum.
It's pretty expensive.
For a collector's item?
And how do I know it's authentic? I'm not trying to be rude. It's just I'm a collector. Do you have anything to prove authenticity?
I have certificates of authenticity if that helps.
May I see them?
Bring them to you.
I am looking through them very carefully.
You have no idea what the fuck you're looking for. They look good to you.
Belial is with us, yes?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think of these papers?
Papers aren't my forte. Breaking stuff is my forte.
It's true. Say anything about like magic on them or who previously wielded them?
Yeah, it has like the information of like which person from the guild wielded the item. Things like that.
100 platinum.
I don't think
I don't have 100 platinum. After my horse endeavor, I definitely don't have 100 platinum.
Ah, but your horse endeavor, you saved so much money.
I see. This item I would imagine is not in high demand.
You sure about that?
I'm asking.
Most people can't afford the fee that comes with it.
I assumed as much. I just don't have the money on hand. Will you hold it for me?
Unless somebody comes along willing to outpay the original asking price.
Would you give me a deal if I bought both the daggers and the quiver?
Kind of deal.
I don't know, a discount on one of them.
10%.
And how much are the daggers? 100 as well?
Mm-hmm.
Those also have papers?
Mm-hmm.
Are these directly related to that guild? Okay. Do you know of anyone else in town who sells any items from that guild?
No, for the most part, they don't handle such specific collections.
That makes sense. It is kind of niche, isn't it? I wonder, while here, I have been looking to learn a little bit more history on the guild because I wasn't really able to find any outside of here, but did they reside here before?
One of them.
I see.
None of the others were of
The proper.
good blood.
I see. So then, I guess my next question would be, are there any monuments or any texts on them?
Might be able to find something documented in the library. Most information from those times were more verbally passed down, though.
That makes sense. Where is the library? Is it in this district?
Gives you directions. It's on the other side of town, but it's close to the inn.
Well, are there any sites you think we should see while we're here?
I mean, if this is what you're interested in, probably not.
Do you have a guild hall now? I'm just curious.
No.
So then, here you guys no longer...
We have mercenaries that handle what needs to be handled in the area. We have our royal guard. That's all we need.
Rather
I
big
didn't
assumption.
I didn't expect the city to be so big, I suppose. Anything else of interest that you'd like to point out to me here?
I have loads of interesting things, but I doubt any that would catch your attention.
I mean, considering these guys were related to the incursion, anything regarding demons would interest me as well.
Demons or devils, those are far different things, and people tend to use them very...
Interchangeably.
Mm-hmm.
Truthfully, I'm interested in both. As you know, or maybe you don't know, incursions tend to have both play a part. I've done a decent amount of research into the incursions themselves, but it's a little bit hard to find information on the demons and what have you. But I also think it's really interesting, and I feel like it would make my collection complete to have the items along with the history or artifacts related to devils or demons.
I'm not sure what kind of interest it would pose for you, but I do have the skull of a barbed devil and some minor weapons used by the Aaronesses.
How do you spell Uranus?
Aaron, yes. The female version.
Huh. And what are the price on those? Those sound very rare.
They're a little less rare than items like this. There's multiple Aaronesses in the world. I have a whip that I could part with for 50. And there's a sword that I could probably do 25 platinum for.
I'm assuming everything you have comes with papers of authenticity?
Of course.
I have to rob a fucking bank.
Whip, sword. Platinum. I have a question. This is a random question. Does a bag of holding change size with you?
No.
Damn. Could you get it enchanted to do so?
Possibly. I feel like that would cost a lot, though.
Because then I could have my bag of holding rob a bank and then turn into a mouse and run away. No, honestly.
I mean, you could run away and try to drag a bag of holding.
Yeah, I feel like that wouldn't work. Although, is it? No, they're pretty heavy, aren't they? At least way too heavy
There's
for a
a
mouse.
fucking squirrel trying to drag a bag of holding behind it, moving like a foot an hour.
Was that all he said he could part with?
That's what he was kind of specifically bringing up for the Aaronesses.
Okay, so those were some of the weapons from the Aaronesses.
And he does show you kind of like some of the walls of like items that are connected. And there's a lot of different like gaps, and there are some emblem coins on the wall.
Do you have the coin, or do I?
I thought we both had one. Because there were multiple.
One
Are they the same
one is
coin?
a belt buckle.
Huh. I've never been able to find anyone else who can give me information, but I have this. Do you know what it's about? Or who it might belong to?
Takes it and looks at it.
We've been looking for this guy. Dude, if he can give us information. I swear this is what I was doing last session.
Yeah, I feel like you were taking, like,
Maybe you
detailed
forgot to hit the
notes.
save button, and that's the problem.
Oh, it's Google Docs, so it automatically saves.
Yeah.
can't remember whose coin it was.
He will know whose coin it is, though.
Did I tell you guys actually whose coin it was, or did I just say it was a lord's?
You just said it was a lord's coin.
Okay.
And we tried to get it from the guy and the girl, but they wouldn't tell us, and so we ended up killing them. Killing one, bringing him back to life, and then killing him again. Who brought him back to life? I think I did. Healing word?
I think so, yeah.
No, not healing word. Healing touch. What is it called? The touch one.
Mm.
It's not healing word. Is it?
There's lay on hands. That's
Wait,
about it.
no. What is it?
I don't remember.
Because she was a
them.
murderer.
Because I killed them. But then I regretted it, so we brought them back to life, but then I couldn't kill them again, so this one killed them.
And then Belial threw them out the window.
Like a ragdoll. Yeah, it was pretty heinous, honestly. Do, 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 do.
And then going down in the morning and being like,
Oh, wow, I wonder what
there's
happened."
blood in the room. But then she was mad at the guy who was supposed to be paying attention, so.
Assholes. He takes it and he looks at it. He's like, if I had to connect it to something, I'd say this is probably the Dissipators markings.
Dissipators?
Dissipators.
Dissipators? I've never heard of that.
He's one of the lords.
Oh. Do we have notes on that?
Yes, you have books on it.
But I don't think I have notes. I don't think we've talked about
No.
them specifically. Okay. Right, I think I saw one of them in one of my books.
The symbol, it looks very similar to markings that are said to be found all around his realm. He's like, I don't quite speak demonic languages, so I'm not entirely familiar with their markings. It's definitely the markings of the Lord. The symbols around the outside are for the Lords of the Nine Hells. The section in the center identifies each individual Lord's. So best guess would be Dissipators, but I
It could be
wrong.
any.
It is for sure a Lord. Not sure which of the 9 though. It's
Well,
not flashy enough to be Asmodeus's though, which I feel like is the only part that really matters.
Belial, I know you spent some time with the demonic language. I never asked you. Can you read anything on this coin?
It's just a symbol.
Oh, it's just a symbol. Interesting.
It's like markings on your coins.
I
They only
see.
mean something to the people who they serve.
That makes sense. I don't expect you to be a historian, and I mean, if I'm asking too much, please just tell me. I'm just highly interested in this subject. Fuck, what was I gonna ask?
The markings.
Do you have any collectible books?
No, unfortunately I don't deal in books.
Oh, does anyone here? I mean, I have books like this, and I'm kind of showing him the books that I do have.
I mean, gives you the name of a book collector and gives you some directions. He's like, it'd probably be your best bet.
He only has weapons, right?
Weapons, armor, shield.
So
he
you'd
does
fight
have
an
armor.
adventurer shop.
Got it.
kind of thing.
That's fine. He didn't mention any armor, so I wasn't sure if he had, like...
Yeah, there's some armor, but nothing that either of you could wear.
Alright, well, if you think of anything else that may interest me, we're staying at blah 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 inn.
Can I name them tonight?
Bloblin.
Bloblim. Bloblim Inn. Please let me know. I'll work on getting you those funds. It may take me a bit. I might have to have somebody send them.
Do you have a Western Union?
do you take Discover? To the library I go.
Yes.
Actually, no, to the book collector.
True.
Okay. And it's pretty easy to find his shop with the directions you were
What
given.
is this bookstore like?
They
First
smell like books.
edition collector.
Ooh. Oh my god.
I love when I can explain something in like 4 words.
Oh my god, I would love that. Hello?
Guy comes out of the back. Yes.
He attractive?
They're all beautiful. They're all
I mean handsome.
sexy.
I'm talking like young abs kinda.
He's wearing clothes.
Is he wearing glasses or not?
Oh, yeah.
Why is everything
Glasses.
about you getting laid?
I haven't gotten laid once in this
Part
game.
nymph.
I'm telling you, my character
She is
wants to get laid badly because she feels like she has to because she's part nymph, but she doesn't want
Yet
to.
every time she has an opportunity.
That's the thing is,
squanders
she
it.
doesn't want to. She feels like she has to.
Mm.
You don't understand. She's very deep. Anyways,
I wasn't laughing at you.
no, she's very deep.
That's why I was like.
Anyways, hi. Are you the owner?
Can I help you?
I'm looking for anything that you may have on devils and demons or incursions.
That's oddly specific.
I explained the whole spiel about our collecting thing.
Hmm.
We were referred to you by blank at I hate you, collectibles and more. Motto, nothing has names.
Well, I'm just wandering kind of up and down his bookcases.
I'm following him. Wait, is it back behind the desk or are they opened?
Open.
Okay, I'm following him.
It's like, well, he's kind of like pulling different books down. He takes them, and a lot of them are just like leather bound, like journal kind of notebooks.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, these are depictions of different demons, just kind of like very basic information. Journals of time during the incursion, kind of first-hand accounts of what was going on. He has a book that he says is just a kind of a description of the different lords of the 9 hells and like what their planes look like. And then he puts another one down and he said this one is about a researcher who was researching specifically the ongoing war between the devils and the demons. He has different notes on both selections. He has some notes of him trying to get in touch with some of the lords from hell to try to deal with the demons. The book does leave off towards the end of that section, so it is a little...
Probably didn't do well.
Sorry, notes regarding
Open-ended.
what? I was typing.
You
What
can't
was
take
he
notes
doing?
involving what?
What
He
was
was researching essentially like how it happened and stuff.
What happened right before the thing
Oh,
trailed
it
off?
was that he was trying to talk to some of the
Lords.
lords to deal with the demons. Yes.
Okay. How much would you charge for these?
For all of them?
Mhm.
Well, they all have different prices.
Could you give me a deal?
What kind of deal?
Just a lump sum for all of them. I don't have a lot at the moment. If you'd take work or running errands, anything like that, I'd be willing to do that as well.
I mean, if you have other first edition, first account, we could look at maybe a trade.
quickly writes book overnight, gives it to him in the morning.
All right. Let me look at
Let
let me look at my collections and see what I can find. Are these in high demand? I'd imagine not, but I don't want to lose my opportunity. However, if I were to pay for them, how much?
I'm just kind of looking at them. Well, based on who some of the authors are, that makes some of the books a bit pricier. Probably about 700 gold.
700 gold? Okay. How much platinum is that?
70.
Drop a 0.
All right. Like I said, I'll look in my stores and see what I have to trade, and if nothing else, I will come back to buy them. Anything else you think might be of use for my collection?
I think these are most of the ones that fit your request.
Oh, I was wondering, are there any journals that belong to...
The guild? Walks over to a case in the back behind the counter. He looks there and he pulls out a gold embossed, gaudy as fuck, jewel encrusted journal.
I wouldn't.
And he goes, "This is the Bard's collection of tales, if you will."
Interesting.
Was the bard the elf?
Surprisingly, no.
How did you come to own it?
The bard is the elf.
I worked hard to gather important collections. The Bard was one of the few left alive. He tended to be loose with his placement of items and
Fell into the right hands.
precisely.
Should I be watching my coin purse? Who am I kidding? He has plenty of books here to sell. This is the only one, I'm assuming?
Of course.
All right. How much is this one? I'm sure that you won't give a deal on this, but I'm just curious.
This one on its own is probably worth 800 gold.
Really? 800 gold?
It's a first edition directly from the hand of the Bard, telling the tales of their adventures.
I would say that the fact that it's gaudy should be enough proof, but how do I know it's real?
Take it or leave it.
That's fair. I suppose that's what you risk when dealing in journals. All right, well, hopefully I will be back soon with my verdict on what I'll be able to do. I appreciate your time. Please, if you think of anything else that might be of use to me, blah, 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 blah. Here's where I'm staying. Library, right?
Yes.
While we're walking around, I'm surveying what guards are around. What kind of law enforcement is there?
There's a guard presence, but they're mostly just kind of wandering.
So, does it seem pretty secure?
Relatively, yeah.
Are there any, alarm systems that I can see?
No.
I'm gonna mention to you, can you look out for any traps as we're going? I'm not saying, traps that are gonna be triggered as we're walking across them, but, I don't know if there are
as
any...
we're going through a store, look and see.
Are there any signs of them putting, an alarm up or anything like that?
Beware of dog. This is monitored by this security system.
By Cerberus security.
That's hilarious. That's adorable. Well. To the library now.
To the library. Library. Library.
Is there more than one librarian?
Nah, there's probably a couple.
Okay. Who looks the most knowledgeable?
Probably the really young one that has her nose buried in a book in the back.
Excuse me. I know that you're reading a book, but you seem very knowledgeable. Would you be able to help me?
Possibly. With what?
I'm looking on information on this guild, their weapons, incursions, devils, and demons.
Well, as far as that guild goes, they're relatively famous in our neck of the woods. And she takes you back, and she's showing you, like, portraits that were done that are of the adventurers, and, like, you can see, like, their weapons and stuff
I'm
like that.
surprised that you guys have this, given the fact that the rest of the guild members were not of good blood.
Well, of good blood or not, their leader was one of us, and they did do us a great justice.
You said their weapons are depicted?
The mouth is one.
I'm scanning for those daggers and that quill.
You do see them.
Okay. I'm also scanning to see if the bard has, like, the book on his hip or anything like that. Bards are flashy.
Are you content with yourself now?
Can I roll it again? 12.
Not that you're seeing.
Sorry, you were... Continue, please.
And she's like, most of what we have is actually just a collection discussing the leader of the group and his upbringing. Just kind of a mini history book about him.
Any of his personal journals or anything?
We wouldn't have anything like that here.
Just so-and-so at what's it called? Quite the collector.
With a pretty price tag to go with it.
I'm sure there are many books in there you'd love to get your hands on.
Bastard won't even let you peruse them by looking through them. Hi, mouse. Your chair is cocky.
Rubble looks very sad over.
All right, devils and demons.
It's pretty much the same kind of collection that you've been able to get a hold of.
Is there anything different that she's describing to me? Do they have some of the same books he does?
No, but some like the same kind of information. More like the basic information books that he had.
So we might be able to sit here, read some, and lower the total of books.
I'm thinking. Anyways.
She's trying to rip people off. She's a rogue at heart.
I am. I really am a rogue at heart. I feel like it does... Come on, Miss Thing. I feel like it does not matter what class I play. I will always be sneaky.
She'll always be a klepto.
I'm good at it. Back to the inn.
Okay. But yes, you can probably, most of the books that aren't like first-hand accounts, you can, between the books you already have and the books you have at the library.
That guy could actually go and be.
No, I'm fine. At this point, it'll just keep me up and I won't be able to sleep.
Yeah, it won't kick in until you're laying there half asleep, and then suddenly you'll be like,
When we get to the inn and we go up to the room, how are we going to go about this? Making money? Trading items? Or stealing?
Never made money a day in my life.
You're an idiot.
how late is it? Is it like
it's probably
evening?
mid-afternoon.
Mid-afternoon? Okay. So we'd have a ways before it was night.
So based on the time of year, it probably would only be like a couple hours. It'd probably be getting dark
Okay.
around 6. Probably around 4 now.
Well, we can go scope out how things are.
The evening.
Yeah. If his shop is secured, if.
I am going to go back to the library.
Okay, hear that?
I didn't fart. It was the chair, actually, for once.
Oh.
They have no problem.
I'm going to go back to the library and see if there is a book on how to be one of the guards. Like a training manual.
Do you have a percentile die?
You zip that for me. Do I have a percentile die?
I was asking if you had them out.
No, no. Do I need both of them or just the one?
Both. Bruh.
Okay.
Well,
82.
you're in luck. There is a kind of like an instructions manual.
Plus, it would be easy to
Disguise yourself.
disguise ourselves as one. Or maybe.
I didn't say anything though. I just fucking ran off.
Yeah, it shouldn't actually
That's what I
involve anybody
do.
in it.
I know,
just
I'm
fucking
just so
take off
bad.
after.
I go to the librarian. What do I need to do to check this book out? What do I need to do to check books out?
I mean, you'd need to get a library card, which is typically reserved for our citizens. You're free to peruse them while you're in the library, though.
Oh, perfect. You guys lock things down pretty tight.
I mean, we can't just have anybody borrowing our books. We'd never get them back.
That's fair. I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna read it.
You sit down and you read a book.
Okay. Am I pretty well able to obtain the knowledge?
Basic knowledge, yeah.
I guess what I'm saying is, could I get enough things to impersonate a guard?
Feasibly.
When you catch up.
Yes.
This book is very interesting. I shut it.
I like that.
Hmm.
Are you thinking we should all turn into guards? Or what if one of us were to be apprehending someone breaking in somewhere?
I have a bit of a different idea. So we're gonna run back to the inn. Okay. So here's my thought. What if we go about and observe what kind of security there is
Okay.
at night?
Sounds like a good idea. We can kind of figure out what we might encounter and how to deal with it.
There's another option. It might make us be here a little bit longer. Was there anything in there about how long the guards trained for?
Not specifically.
Was any kind of inkling if it would be a long amount of time or a short?
It's vague. It depends.
That's fine. That's fine. We could try to infiltrate, like barracks, or I guess it wouldn't be barracks, like a training facility, and try to just learn. But I don't know how long that would leave us
Yeah,
here.
I feel like that would be.
Lengthy.
Yes.
Well, to make things a little bit better, we could kidnap a few guards, tie them up, pose as them.
I thought you said dye him up.
The only thing with that, though, is then if.
We'd have to adopt their entire lives,
Yeah.
which would be difficult. But if we act
But
as
then
though
I
we're
feel like-
newcomers,
Well, maybe.
it depends on whether or not they treat their guards like nobodies. Maybe we should spend some time observing
Yeah.
guards. Take a couple days. I mean, what's a couple days when an incursion is occurring? I don't think we're going to be able to. I feel like taking a couple days to make it so that we can obtain accurate information is well worth the amount of time we might lose.
Definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we are going to observe guards so that we can properly impersonate them so that we can figure out what night patrols are like, or if trading / paying for things is a better route. Also, banks.
Yes, anywhere they store the money.
Still trying to rob a bank.
Maybe. We're just looking at our options.
I mean, if they've got shitty security, why not?
Oh, yes, a note to myself.
Everything is not hunky.
Control I. Enchanted. Enchanted bag of holding? Question mark.
So one of the things also that I'd pay attention to with the guards is if they like live in barracks or if they go home to a family at night, that kind of stuff. Barracks would be easier. I feel like there would be maybe less people to try. Well, either way, there's going to be a lot of people if you're trying to impersonate somebody that you could run into and would
Know your life story.
Yeah. But I think it would be easier to fool the others in the barracks than it would to fool a family at home. That sounds.
Unless
I
they're
think
family in the
we also, I think we also need to try to pay attention to if they're regarded to as people or as bodies,
True.
and how much money they get paid.
Trying to bribe people.
Are
now.
these
Well, no,
guys
because-
like roll? Well, yeah, they would be open to bribery.
Well, no,
if
not
they're
that.
poor.
What I'm thinking is if they make a decent amount of money and we impersonate, a guard, could we potentially just make money by faking it?
Yeah. True.
Oh, also, are there female guards?
Sure.
And maybe how racist are these people really?
I mean, the librarian seemed not as bad as
She wasn't like, ugh, but it also
the
could
book
be
guy.
it also could be because that guild is part of why they
True.
were okay, Maybe it had to do more with what the guild had done and less to do with what they looked like.
True.
Because based off the information that the wizard gave to us, they aren't
Outright with their.
they're not necessarily racist, they're scared.
True.
They're more xenophobic than racist. Anything else we want to do before we end?
No,
Punch that 5-year-old.
I think that's good. Gives DM a good idea of what we're
I will write a
going
summary.
to attempt.
level 6.
Ooh, yay.